Hi everyone, we are from D1 BA111F. We will be presenting about the dark group. This is our group members. Let's start with our presentation. As we all know, Vivi Yusuf is well known for her previous brand, which is Fashion Ballet. Fashion Ballet was a huge hit back then. But one day, Vivi Yusuf decided to take a challenge in her life and created a scarf brand that called the dark group.
Level of management describe how managerial jobs are assigned and arranged to different types of level, which are top line manager, middle line manager, and the last one is first line manager. On top of the pyramid, we have top level management. The top level manager is Vivi Yusuf, as she is the founder of the dark group. She is responsible in order to lead the company. She also has vast expertise in company strategy formulation and financial planning in order to make sure that all the goals are accomplished by the team. The second one, we have middle line management. Middle line manager was appointed to Intan as she is regional retail department manager, where she is responsible to develop business strategies or direction, as well as motivating the retail organization. The last one, we have first line manager. First line manager is a person in charge to make sure that they carry all the goals that have been made by top and middle line manager. For example, if the dark group set a goal to make sure that they produce 4 scarves daily, this is where first line manager come into action. So the manager need to supervise all the workers to make sure that these goals have been accomplished. The next part is skills of manager. The ability and understanding of people in managerial position to carry out managerial tasks or responsibility is referred to management skills. There are 3 types of skills manager, which are conceptual skill, technical skills, and human skills. For example, founder. Founder need to have 2 types of skills, which are technical skills and human skills. Technical skills is highly crucial for founders to have because they need to create a detailed and well thought out strategies for their business that take into considerations for both short and long-term objectives. By doing this, the team is on the same page and pursuing the same goals as the founder. Human skills are also important because effective communication can help the founder to convey their vision and mission to stakeholders, employees, and also customers. They need to persuasively and clearly talk about their vision and intention in order to make them move to support and emulate them. To make sure that the stakeholder and customers feel heard and appreciated, they need to listen and react to criticism.
The vision for the dark group is to aiming to convey that wearing a scarf should be a celebrated act among women. For the mission, they wanted to celebrate modern women and her pursuit of positive and fulfilling lifestyle. For strategic planning, Vivi and her team wanted to make a brand where they could build from bottom to top. For example, from the designing, they could have just take a simple design like this, a plain basic scarf, or even this black plain scarf. Instead of selling all this ready-made design or scarf, they decided to do a design where it is out of the world, is creative, that and exclusive, where you can only find it in the dark group. For example, like this design. Or even this design. Isn't that beautiful? Where it is so exclusive. You can only get it at dark group, and that is just strategic planning. In order to make this unique design and collaboration, this is where tactical planning takes place. For example, Vivi Yusuf herself as the CEO of the dark group needs to attend meetings and make connections from all over the world. For example, she attends multiples of events in 1 month. And recently, the dark group created a collaboration with Monopoly, where Monopoly is owned by the Hasbros. So, in order to make the collaboration works, Vivi Yusuf herself approached Monopoly, entrusting them to do the collaboration. And for your information, Monopoly X Duck is the first fashion brand that ever collaborated with the board game. Can you imagine how out of the world from the board game they can make a fashion out of it? For operational plan, it is divided into two, which is standing plan and single-use plan. A standing plan is more to policies and rule and regulation. But for single-use plan, it is only used once. Example for the single-use plan is recently the Duck Group created an event where it is called the Carnival Duck. The Carnival Duck took place in a place where in Dharmantara. The company mentioned that it will be once in a lifetime event and it will not be repeated over again. So in order to make this work, they need to have budget, they need to have planning, and they need to have program. During this time also, the Duck Group also launched a new scarf called the Carnival Duck. And like I mentioned before, the reason why this is called single-use plan, it is because the company itself mentioned that it is once in a lifetime. That is all for planning.
Organizing involves developing an organizational structure and allocating human resources to ensure accomplishment of objectives and to ensure that any business runs smoothly. Effectiveness in organizing equals to effectiveness in the performance of an organization. Organizing is crucial as it reduces duplication and utilizes human resources effectively. It also helps to increase productivity and job satisfaction among employees. Functional structure is the departmentalization kind that is used in the dark group's organizational chart. In a functional organizational structure, people are grouped based on their role performed. These people are supervised by a functional manager who expertise in the same field. This helps to fully utilize the skills of employees, which effectively helps organizations in achieving its objectives. The visual components of a project, such as product packaging, website designs, and commercial managed and supervised by the art director Nadia Aswardi. She works closely with creative teams and clients to develop concepts and direct the project's visual direction. She participates in ideation, moodboard creation, color palette selection, and decision-making about visual components including graphics, photography, and illustrations, among other aspects of planning and execution. The team receives concise and clear creative direction from her, who makes sure that the finished product satisfies the target audience and fits with the project's goals. In addition, she will evaluate and make comments on the work of the other designers and artists working on the project. Amira Al-Muzi is the person trusted with the head of products position. Head of products is a corporate professional who is in control of product development, manages other team members, and ensures products meet the needs of consumers and align within the company's overall business strategies and plans. She is also responsible for creating new products that correspond to the company's target audience. Head of product focuses on escalating the growth of a product by performing market research and analysis. A senior marketing executive is a high-level position in the marketing department of an organization. This position is given to Jasmine Zaidan, and she is responsible for developing and executing a variety of marketing strategies that help the company achieve its goals. Senior marketing executives often supervise multiple junior marketers who handle everyday tasks like content creation or managing social networking services accounts. Jasmine also participates in strategic planning to identify new opportunities for growth within the fashion industry.
Okay, now is decisions making. What is the decisions making? Okay, decisions making is the process where the manager themselves to try to recognize and solve out the problem that the company faces and capitalize the opportunities. Okay, Decision making is also can be defined as the process by which me of that the chosen and try to deal the particular problem. For instance, making choices by recognizing the problem and gathering information about feasible. The program decision contain decisions that already have a plan of action and it is used to solve problem or resist and solutions. The manager will follow and establish a normal and a standard plan. For example, there was an issue, the employees with management or conflict about salary and wage. So, to solve this problem, the dark group will refer the Malaysian law Employment Act 1955. For instance, the law Employment 1955 mentioned that the Director General is satisfied with payment with disaster. He may think on the application of the employer extend the time of payment by such number of the day. So as he think fits law Malaysian 1955, which means related with the exception of the section in relation to overtime payment and termination benefits. To be more specific, the dark group will refer law guideline to solve the problem or kind of situation in future. Non-program decision is the unstructured type of decisions making. This type of decisions making obviously has a higher intensity of management scale. Non-program decisions making is also known as a non-routine and it is not fit in the course of action. In the recent virus outbreak, which is the COVID-19, it has affected all sectors of the economy all the world. As they say, supply chains were interrupted. Demand for their product also decreasing and many more. This also include the dark group company as they also struggle to stay on their own feet. Therefore, during the outbreak of COVID-19, the government introduced a comprehensive range of COVID-19 business solutions. It focused on the safety of the workplace and health. In order to make this work, also Minister of Malaysia introduced the comprehensive range COVID-19 to all employees to work from home. At the same time, the Department of the Dark Group also issued a notice to workers to stay work from home and if who want to come to office should wear correctly face mask and practice hand hygiene and also ventilation to avoid spread the COVID-19.
What is motivation? Motivation is a set of force that causes people to behave in a certain way. It is a psychological process that gives direction and purpose to behavior. Maslow's hierarchy of needs. It is motivation that people need to satisfy all 5 level needs that have separated into lower order needs and higher order needs. The first level of need is physiological needs. Physiological needs are the most basic need for our survival. For example, like food, water, sleep, breathing, and more. All people need that to keep their life well, like the dark group offers salaries to their best on what the Malaysian government has established, which is a minimum salary of 1,500 ringgit per month for either private government employees. Secondly is security needs. The dark group refers to the need for stability, safety, and protection in the workplace. To motivate employees, the dark group recognizes the importance of providing a secure work environment. They implement security measures to ensure the physical safety of employees such as emergency producers. Moreover, the dark group promotes a supportive and inclusive culture that fosters physiological security. The third is social needs. Social needs is a desire to be loved and accepted by others. The dark group colleagues are like family because they are open to assisting each other whether it's about work or personal problems. They bring together females who have similar fashion tastes and values through their company's products. The dark group which provides an impression of affection and belonging. Fourth is esteem needs. The esteem need of the dark group refers to the need of recognition, respect, and a sense of accomplishment The dUCk group promotes an inclusive and supportive work environment where employees' opinions and ideas are respected and valued. Lastly, self-actualization refers to the desire for personal fulfillment, growth, and reaching one's full potential. dUCk group supports employees in their pursuit of self-actualization by providing opportunities for creativity, autonomy, and personal development.
Leading can be defined as motivating and directing the member of an organization or encouraging and guiding team members so that they contribute to the achievement of the goals of the organization. Bibi Yusuf is a visionary leader in the fashion sector, is a key figure in the dUCk group. Her bold, self-assured leadership style emphasizes originality, inventiveness, and personal branding. Bibi's strategic thinking and commitment to perfection have helped the dUCk group build its reputation and attract more customers. The leadership theory that Bibi Yusuf used to lead the dUCk group is behavior theory, which is managerial grid. In managerial grid, there are 5 main styles: the status quo style, accommodating style, dictatorial style, indifferent style, and sound style. And the leadership applied by Bibi Yusuf is sound or team management.
With a great control system, business may follow the track of their product from the beginning, which is input, process, up until output. To make sure to guarantee this process will run smoothly from step to step, we have to follow 3 types of control process, which are feed-forward control, concurrent control, and feedback control. The first step is feed-forward control. Feed-forward control mainly where we anticipate problems. So, this stage is where we identify the unneeded materials, human, and financial resource that is incorporated in the transformational process. As we all know, before purchasing a material, the dUCk group will ensure they did a truth inspection and quality check to make sure that their material is in good condition. Hence, this will make sure that their product will turn out good and meet the expectations of everyone. The next step will be concurrent control. This control process mainly focuses on correcting problems as they happen. For instance, there is one time that the dUCk group produced a silk necktie. As we all know, in Malaysia, the majority of us are Muslims. Hence, Muslim men are forbidden from wearing material silk. But the dUCk group take a good initiative where they give the silk necktie to non-Muslim frontliner for free. This action could make the entire Malaysia proud and thankful for their immediate action. The last step is feedback control. Feedback control refers to identifying unwanted output and carrying out necessary corrective mechanism as they happen after the process is done. For instance, Bibi Yusuf had intention to open the dUCk group back in 2014, but as she receiving the scarf, it just did not live up to her expectation. It's just lack of wow element and does not meet dUCK's perfections. Hence, Bibi Yusuf has made a corrective mechanism where she sells that scarf under Fashion Valet unidentified brand. Guess what? No one remember the brands and it's just as basic chiffon shawl as other brands are. But they will do the job as they get back their cost and they design and print a better scarf. With that being said, it is compulsory for all the brands to follow this step to make sure that all the customers are satisfied with the product.
In conclusion, every company has its own problems, whether small or big companies. This also includes the dUCk group company, either internal or external problems. The dUCk group is a pretty impressive company with a great financial track record of impressive aggressive growth over the last decade and a solid management team. The dUCk group also has a unique organization structure and a successful management that has brought this company to win in customer hearts. The dUCk Group has been strategizing its operations to compete directly and indirectly with many companies both locally and globally. With the right strategy, the dUCk Group will be able to reinvent and improve itself by exploring more into the fashion world. They need to do more than just scarves.